I do this game dev company, and people now really got tired of games. They want software now. They're like fooling around for many years. Now we want something serious like software and stuff. So the gaming kind of bloated itself. The games are really good, but nobody has the device, right? So it's like I will work on that and really trying to offer stability, good work. And there's one thing, it turns out I don't know game dev at all. Even though I worked with kids for the whole year in game dev. But I have a lot of experience working with kids. So they want fast action, they want fun, they want safety, they want to be dealt with, they want kindness, they want, somebody to be with them. So I just was there with them like 2 hours in one school a week and 1 hour in another school a week. And I was there with these kids, teaching game dev and being with them. And, we really had a lot of fun. So that isn't a problem, right? Kids worker, past kids worker, and trying to do game dev together. And I actually taught them game dev a lot, so they didn't know anything. So some of them had never seen a laptop computer. So I showed them these laptops and how game dev is done according to my knowledge in Game Maker Studio. So they learned a lot, they designed many games, and everybody was super happy. So this kids worker stuff really worked in game dev. But the problem is a bit too big, right? I don't know game dev, so I can't do that business actually professionally. Yeah. So now I remain amateur, right? So I can't go to professional game dev because I don't know that at all. Like 0 of 10 knowledge, 0 out of 10 knowing game dev, so that isn't enough for a professional career in there. Yeah, but then as I took this business really seriously, I discovered so many things. I have this attentive ear and eyes that look for what people want. Food, safety, many other things. And if I can somehow give those things, right, they keep coming, right? So uh, uh, this business mind I really like. This trying to give the best service and inventing ideas. This really works. For example, not only are people tired of video games, they also don't understand video games. Well, I have no experience in making video games, but I'm a huge fan of video games, so I kind of know them, right, for a few decades or something, 2 decades. So I kind of know them as fan, right? as a player. But as maker, I don't know that at all, right? But so these people who have interacted with my business, they don't know these games at all, right? So I introduced these to new people, this video game, right? But they don't want it because they don't understand it. But what works is like videos, like movies. It's all about movies for them. And I found one common ground is children's animations. I love them. I really love animations for kids. It's like I can watch this with my kids. If the more stupid it is, the smaller the age group, the more fun it is for me. Like it's like super funny. It describes the grown-ups world like a character gets bigger or these really stupid jokes and stuff, and really well done by those companies, right? So I bought now a lot of these movies for kids. Like I will show you soon. Yeah. I also bought like I asked this movie guy called me like I bought like 50 euros like these movies and from one like used movies company, and he called me and said like we didn't have some of those, like we will replace, and what do you want in replacement, and then we talked like 10 minutes, and then I had one question, like I asked like I see you have these old Xboxes like really cheap, like which one do you recommend? I don't know anything. Oh, it's your first console you're trying to buy. I would recommend the Xbox 360. I don't, and so I flat out went there and bought that. It had some it will also arrive that it has some games with it. So I looks like I don't know anything about the gaming world, right? I haven't used console ever, right? But as childcare worker, this hasn't, stopped me to kind of interact with kids and make these beautiful workshops for them, right? So yeah, really trying to be of service. Really amazed by by the beauty of running a successful business. Like when the money really starts to come, it's like the dream life for me. Like I always wanted to do this, and if you manage to beat the competitor, it's like I always wanted to do that and something. So yeah, but now I need to pull back a little bit because I don't know the subject. Right? So I just jumped to game dev because that was profitable, but I don't know what it is, and I can't learn all of it at once. Like yeah, I have tried this super high quality private schools on the internet, but I can't learn it all at once. So if you have any recommendations, what would you recommend in this situation? Like I'm like a bit overwhelmed learning game dev. I don't know where to start. Like I know Game Maker Studio, a little bit of Godot, trying to learn Blender now because people want 3D, some of them. But other than that, I don't know anything. I can build my homepage with WordPress, but graphics I also don't know at all. So if you have any recommendations where to start in learning game dev in this situation where I am, like this business will remain like amateur, right? But as I have zero knowledge about game dev, like what would be good for this type of business? If like where to start learning game dev, I would be happy to hear some advice in that. Yeah. Thanks.